I can take the dick off the table based upon my standard. You aren't gonna get hold of this dick if you ain't being the woman I need you to be. You need to realize that you need to cook, clean. You gotta understand that you're not the only woman. And if you can accept that, that's fine. That's just the beginning, because you gotta work hard for me, because I work hard for me. So that means if you get with me, it's not gonna be easy street, because I need to be satisfied, because it ain't no happy wife, happy life bullshit. It's happy Steve, happy Steve.
Being strong with self, understanding who you are, that is the biggest defense to bitch ass weak men.
And there's no excuses for the men not to be strong. But see, there's so many forces, and then so many men are embracing weakness.
I can't stand weak men. Like I don't like to talk to them. It's hard for me to talk to these losers. I've always been a winner at the winner's table.
You know, I believe it's a sin to impregnate a woman who can't raise a child, you know, or impregnate a woman who's not fit to be a mother. And I think we have a responsibility in what we see today in these weak ass little feminine boys.
I can't tell another man what to do, but I can't dress feminine. I can't wear nail polish. It's just something that I can't do. Why? Because if I'm walking down the street and somebody's having trouble with a flat tire, I want them to feel that they can come to me and ask me, hey man, could you help me out with this? Because those are the type of things that a man will help out with. So I need to look like a man so they can know where to come for help.
Yeah, it is such a thing as toxic masculinity in the minds of bitch ass motherfuckers.
Talk about masculinity, assertiveness, authenticity, transparency. How can a guy who's straight up and honest with what he does be toxic?
If the media can train you to think something bad about it, you hear the word and you want to instantly have a certain reaction. You stop thinking, you start feeling. And when people learn to think and feel and not think through their feelings, that's when they can evaluate a person holistically. And they can say, is this toxic masculinity, or did I just hear something I didn't like? And why did I not like it? And only let me go within myself to see why.
I don't never look at no motherfucker and say, oh, that's a toxic masculine motherfucker. I never ever had, I didn't even know, that was an invented concept from a weak motherfucker that was like, I'm just tired of this motherfucker trying to tell me what to do and bully you over me with this bullshit.
What's going to make you successful is just understanding who you are and getting your mind right and being happy with who you are. That is the thing that's going to really make you successful. Because after you get all the toys, after you get all these things going on, you've had sex with all the women you want to have sex with, you traveled all the places, you're still going to be you, and you're going to always come back to you.
Why do I do this? Why are we even doing this documentary? I want guys to be in the best position possible. There's no way that I'm raising my voice or calling you a bitch ass nigga because I'm trying to hurt your feelings. I'm calling you a bitch ass nigga because you're doing bitch ass nigga shit. And if you continue doing bitch ass nigga shit, you're going to end up in bitch ass nigga situations. You get what I'm saying? So when I call you a bitch ass nigga, trust me, it's because I love you.
Game Kings 2, the definition of man, is out right now. Click the link below or go straight to masculineidentity.com to get your copy today. Still ain't getting women? Really? Come on, son. You need to go to badboymembership.com and step up your game. What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I'm telling you that if you really want to attract beautiful women, you need to go to badboymembership.com. This is where you get 45 through 90-minute step-by-step dating advice tutorials every month. Just sign up, follow the advice, and you'll get the women you want. Go to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com. It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I want to tell you about my documentary, Game Kings, the definition of game, starring myself, the Boss Mac Topsoil, Rosebud, Ron Wills, Miles Cunningham, and much more. In this documentary, you're going to learn about confidence, manhood, attracting women, and the definition of the game. To get this documentary, go to MrLocario.com.
Some people think you need a sports car to get what you want. Some people think you need $1 million. Some people think you need looks, status. The only thing you need is what they can't get unless they come straight to you. And that's your identity. Join the Masculine Identity membership today. MasculineIdentityMembership.com. Masculine Identity Soap. This luxurious, quality, high lather, high moisturizing, all natural bar soap has been handcrafted with care and consistency to provide a quality cleansing experience for self-care, focus, and productivity. Specially formulated for cold showers. Stay clean, gentlemen. Masculine Identity Soap.
Click the links below to get private one-on-one coaching sessions with Mr. Locario or Miles Cunningham to step up your game. These coaching sessions are designed to help you with your specific needs in the dating game. So make sure you click the links below right now so that you can step up your game today. Yo. We here. What's poppin'? Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody in the building.
Happy Friday.
What's going on? Appreciate everybody tuning in. You feel what I'm saying? It is Friday, the Friday show. You know, we going to spit that heavy game. You feel what I'm saying? And shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to my lovely lady, April MC. In the building. Shout out to Armani Nelson. Shout out to June Sports Monogamous Player. Shout out to Unique 79. Duke Alex in the building. Shout outs to who else we got up in here? Aussie, what's going on? Mbana, what's popping with you? Martavius, what's good with you? Shout out to you, Captain Caleb in the building. Shout out to R Gully, what's going on? Nick Morrison, Joe Blast in the motherfucking building. Hakeem in the building. What's going on? Who else we got up in here? Shout out to Lou from the 04. What's popping with you? Appreciate everybody tuning in. Kobe Lean in the building. What's going on? Corey 2S in the building. What's up? Phoenix in the building. What's popping with you? P City. What's going on? Shout out to everybody in the chat. So today, guys, we're talking about 3 ways women use sex to manipulate and control you. Okay? So, we're about to get into that. But what's going on, Miles? What's popping with you?
Man, just grateful, another made it through another week, survived the cold and all that. And just grateful for another day, man. What's going on with you?
Yeah, I'm chilling, man. Just, out here living life and enjoying it every minute, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what you got to do out here in these streets. And today we're going to be talking about, all this manipulation that's going on out here with you guys in the game. But before we get into all that, listen, y'all already know how we do. Y'all already know what we got to do. So first of all, make sure that you guys go to Cunningham Elements. Make sure you guys go and get that cracking. Get the Masculine Identity Parfum. Get the Masculine Identity Soap. Get the shea butter. You feel what I'm saying?
Sure, it's still shea butter season, man. Get your moisture on, no pause moisture, you feel me?
Mm-hmm. That's a fact.
Good moisture, not that other kind. You feel me?
Exactly. So make sure you guys get that going. Also, make sure that you guys go to shoplocario.com. Make sure you guys get that. Get that cracking. Get your online dating consultation. The massive game collection. The master vetting process. How to have sex 2 women a day. And all the other programs on shoplocario.com. If you are not on here, you slipping and sliding. You're fucking up. I don't know what else to tell you. Also, make sure you guys go to masculineidentitymembership.com to join the Masculine Identity Membership so that you guys can get on the Zoom calls every Monday with Miles. Make sure you do that. And also make sure that you guys go to badboymembership.com where you get 45 through 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month. And I just dropped the new joint right here. It's called 7 Signs a Woman Thinks You're Too Good for Her. You feel what I'm saying? So this one is important right here.
7 signs that they know they ain't shit. Oh.
When you're dealing with a woman and she thinks that you're too good for her, that's a bad thing. See, it's one thing for a woman to think you are good for her. That's healthy and that's good. But when she thinks you're too good for her, what happens is that that's an extreme insecurity that's going to play itself out in drama and a bunch of bullshit in your life. You got to, I'm going to break down to see the signs and also what you should do if you're in those situations. You feel what I'm saying? Right. Also, make sure too that you guys go to this website because you need to make sure that you are here. Let me pull this up real quick and make sure that you guys go to patreon.com/Mr. Locario. You feel what I'm saying? Get on the Bad Boy Show. You feel me? Get on the Bad Boy Show, guys. We just dropped, we just recorded a new episode today earlier, and we're going to drop it a little later. So make sure that you guys stay tuned for that. You feel what I'm saying? Make sure you guys get on the Bad Boy Show. And if you're not on the Bad Boy Show now, just go get on it now because there's like hundreds of episodes right now that you guys can, check and go deep dive into the archives. You feel what I'm saying?
Yo, we've been, Jesus.
Exactly. It's a lot. We've been doing a lot out here in these streets. You feel what I'm saying?
Niggas got archives here.
Exactly. So it's a lot of stuff for you guys to check out on the Bad Boy Show. So make sure you guys do that and get that going. A lot of game that you guys are missing if you aren't on the Bad Boy Show. You feel me? Yeah, man. So guys, call the numbers 844-672-7300, 844-672-7300 is the number. So call up if you want to call up. Make sure you donate $10 or more per question, $20 more per story. Also, put a Q in the chat if you want your questions answered in the chat. So make sure you put a Q there. We'll get to your questions at the end. You feel what I'm saying? So make sure you guys call up and get that going. All right. So now, today's topic, we're talking about 3 ways women use sex to manipulate and control you. Right now, first thing you got to understand about this topic is the reason why a woman can control a man through sex and manipulate him is because 2 things are happening at the same time. She is dealing with a man that she's not highly sexually attracted to, and the guy that she's dealing with doesn't have any game, and he's basically a loser. You understand what I'm saying? So what happens is this woman's dealing with a guy she's not really highly sexually attracted to, which is why she could manipulate him and control him through sex. Because what happens is this: if a woman is highly sexually attracted to you, she wants to have sex with you. So if the guy wants to have sex with her, the feeling is mutual, right? When the feeling is not mutual, right, that'll mean usually the guy wants to have sex with her, but she's like, he's all right, he's okay, I don't know, maybe we'll see where it goes, whatever. She's not excited about it.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Oh, is the phone lines on? Did you have the
oh shit, my bad.
Yeah. We're gonna turn the phone lines on, guys. So our bad. So what happens is that she's dealing with the guy from the jump that she's not highly sexually attracted to. And that is the reason why she can manipulate and control a guy with sex. Because when a woman wants to have sex with you, she can't control you or manipulate you through sex because she wants to have sex. You understand what I'm saying? The only way that the manipulation and control happens is she's basically saying, I need you to do these things, and then once you do these things, I will give you sex.
Right.
That's how manipulation and control happens when you're dealing with women when it comes to sex. Because women, they know that a lot of guys that they deal with are going to be thirsty for sex. And so what happens is when she interacts with a guy she's not really that into, she's like, well, I can get other things out of him and give him the promise of sex.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so that's where the manipulation and control happens, because from the beginning, she realizes, oh, I can get him to do A, B, and C because I know he wants to fuck. You understand what I'm saying? And so what happens is that if you are doing all these goofy things to try to get sex, then she can see, oh, this is the type of guy I can manipulate. But Miles, what's your thoughts on that shit though?
Well, again, guys do this thing where they allow the object of their desire to become more important than them.
Right.
You see, the thing with sex is, and I think this is why porn can possibly be, so not addicting, but misleading.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Because when you watch porn, it makes you look outside yourself.
Right.
For the source of your own sexuality.
Mm-hmm.
When you should be looking within. This is why guys forget, like they run out of things to say. They get nervous. They don't know how to flirt. They don't know how to talk because they don't embody the sexuality that they actually desire.
Right.
Right. And that's what I think. Again, when you don't have the right mindset and you watch porn, this is what can happen to you.
Mm.
So I'm not saying there's anything wrong with porn. I'm saying there's something wrong with your mindset.
Right.
So let's be clear. Right. So what I'm saying is that when you look at porn is something external.
Mm.
And so because when you look at it, you are getting the source of your sexuality from something outside yourself.
Right.
But see, you know what the crazy part was? As a young pup, I was doing a lot of, man, I don't want it to be a TMI, but I was doing a lot of stuff from my own imagination.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just say.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's where I started. I started from my own imagination.
Mm-hmm.
So by the time I actually got to porn or magazines and all that other shit, I already understood that what I was feeling was started in here.
Right.
So maybe I was lucky in that, most I guess most guys, especially these youngins, they starting on the phone screen.
Right.
Early. They starting on the iPad screen early.
Mm-hmm.
See what I'm saying? So their source of sexuality starts from an external. Their source of sexuality starts from something external.
Mm-hmm.
It can be dangerous.
Mm.
So the reason why you're so able to be the reason why men are able to be manipulated by sex is because once they don't realize that they need to embody it, meaning that they need to see it as something that comes from within. Once they are fooled by that, then they're able to be manipulated.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Because they're able to be told about sex. They're able to be told about their own sexuality. So, for example, the guy is talking to the girl and he's like, yeah, I came over here because I thought you was really cute or whatever. And like he's inching to it and he's kind of like telling her what he wants to do. And, I want to, possibly take you back to my place if that was cool. And then the girl says, go back to your place for what?
Right.
And she gives him that tone, that tone like, why you want to take me back to, and automatically he's all like, and remember, he grew up watching porn and he always hid.
Mm-hmm.
He always, you know what I'm saying? He was never open about his porn watching and his, and touching himself and all that other shit, right? He always did it when nobody was home. He always did it behind closed doors because it was a shameful act, psychologically. So as soon as he starts to open up sexually towards a woman and she's like, why I want to go to your house for? Why would I? What are you talking about? And he's like, so we can have sex. Have sex? No, I got to be more comfortable. I need to do this. I need to do that. You're thirsty. You're a horn dog. What's wrong with you? What's the matter with you? You're creepy. You're giving me the ick right now.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? And then that becomes the outcome for a lot of these young cats.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? And that's how they're able to be manipulated because, again, they never looked at sex or sexuality as something that was inside them.
Right.
They always thought about it as something separate. So you could always be told anything about what's outside or what's external or what you feel is disconnected from you. You get what I'm saying? But if something is connected to you, it's a little bit harder for somebody to tell you something about it.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? It's hard for you to tell me about Miles Cunningham because I am Miles Cunningham.
Right.
I am like that's what I live every day. So how the fuck you gonna tell me?
Mm-hmm.
It's the same thing with sexuality. You don't know nothing about no sexuality. What you mean? No, I know about my sexuality. I know how I feel when it comes to sex.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Like I know exactly what I want to do. I know exactly what gets me excited, what what arouses me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I know all of those things. Before I was told about those things, I knew it.
Mm.
So for me, magazines and porn and all that other shit was just a compliment,
right,
to what was already created in this mind.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So that's the mindset, guys. And if you want to stop yourself from being manipulated, you really have to allow your own sexuality to start from your masculine identity.
Right. Mm-hmm. Now that's real talk. That's real talk. And guys, call in. Phone lines open 844 672-7300 844-672-7300 is the number. So let's get into these 3 ways women use sex to manipulate and control you. And now, what I want you guys to understand is that with each of these 3 ways, right, it's going to be the same thing, the same theme. And the theme is woman deals with guys she's not highly sexually attracted to. And the guy she's dealing with doesn't have any game, any sense of self-worth, and is basically begging for pussy. That's the dynamic, right? And that's why she can manipulate. So the first way that women use sex to manipulate and control you, and this is like this is what happens at the beginning, right? And most of you guys haven't been in this, you've been in a situation like this, is she basically tells you when you let her know in some form or fashion that you want to have sex, she tells you, we gotta wait. You understand what I'm saying? We gotta wait. So the first way that women use sex to manipulate and control you is telling you that y'all should wait to have sex. Right? Now, understand what that means when a woman says y'all should wait to have sex. One, it means that she is basically saying, fuck what you saying, nigga. Like, you told me you want to fuck, but I'm telling you, no, we're going to wait. You know what I'm saying? So she's basically saying, I'm not following your lead.
Right.
So if she's not following your lead, why would you want to fuck with her? But see, the guys who would want to fuck with her are guys who are losers with no game. Because that's what losers with no game do. What they'll do is they'll wait on the woman to say things are okay for things to happen. Now, when you have game, what you'll do is that when a woman says, let's wait to have sex, you be like, no. You can wait over there. I'm going to go find someone else to have sex with.
Facts.
Saying like, it's really that simple. That's how that's going to happen. Right? Because as soon as you agree to wait to have sex, that is the beginning of her knowing that she can manipulate and control you.
Facts. There you go.
You see what I'm saying? It's really that simple. Because remember, what happens is that somebody has to be following somebody. Somebody has to be leading. Someone has to follow. Someone has to be dominant. Someone has to be submissive. So if you tell a woman or you express to her that you want to have sex and she says, no, let's wait. See, she's not saying, no, I'm not interested in walking away and never talking to you again. No, that would actually be better. She's saying, no, let's wait, which is to say, no, let's not do what you're saying and then do what I'm saying. Like if you just look at it objectively, that's really what it is.
Yeah.
You said you wanted to do something. You're supposed to be leading because you're the man. But I'm telling you, the man who's supposed to be leading, no, we're not going to do it the way you said it. We're going to do it the way I say it. And then your dumbass is going to be like, okay, yeah, we could wait. So now she knows that she can manipulate you and control you because she's already done it in that moment.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? In that moment, she has now seen that she can basically manipulate you because you agreed to what she says. Because when she says, no, we should wait, you should be like, no, we're not going to wait. You go over there. I'm going to go over here. It was nice meeting you. Goodbye. We're going.
You know what's interesting about like women trying to make you wait? Like I had a situation once where she tried to make me wait.
Mm-hmm.
This was before I reached a certain level of game. So we had hung out like maybe 2 or 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
And on the second time, And this shit was so fucking annoying. Because on the second time, she had did some shit where we was going out and she needed to come to my house to change because she had just got off of work or some shit. And this bitch changed in front of me. And I was like, yo, so why? I said, why are you doing this? I said, you know, I'm gonna want to fuck you, right? Like, what do you know? Like I said, this was before I was really on my shit.
Right.
And then and she changed it for me. I was like, all right, cool. You know, I ain't really saying that. And I was like, and then once she was so comfortable in doing that, because every time I would try to get at her sexually, she was like, no, let's wait. You know what I'm saying? And then this one time she changed in front of me and she was wearing like, you know, the lacy bra and panties set shit. And looking good too. And I was like, and but you know what I actually said to her? I said, you know, I ain't gay, right? like you know I'm trying to fuck you.
Yes.
Because she was doing it all comfortable, like I was her gay best friend type shit.
Right.
And I'm like, what the fuck is up with this bitch? Where she would tell me that to wait for sex, but then get changed in front of me, showing off the ass in the panties and bra and shit.
Right.
So I'm like, and I said to her at the end of that date, I said, listen, if we're gonna keep seeing each other, the next time we see each other, we have to fuck.
Right.
That's what I said to her. And of course we did. And come to find out, and this is why it's important, guys. Come to find out, we were not sexually compatible.
You see.
And if guys want to learn, if guys want to get the play-by-play, you got to get on the Masculine Identity membership, and I'll give you the full story, the play-by-play. But it turns out we were not sexually compatible. And I want you guys to understand, man. Sometimes these women, they will try to get you emotionally, or you know, they try to get you in that companion space, not just a friend zone, mind you. You know, of course you got friend zone, like, oh, I just want you to do this for me and blah, blah, blah. I just want to use you for your resources. But sometimes you got chicks who sex is not on the top of their list. And they'll just want to, like, they'll make out with you. They'll fill you up. You can fill them up, and y'all could be boyfriend and girlfriend. But the sex is just not a part of their, you know, top priority. So they'll make you wait.
Right.
And continue to try to build the companionship between you. You get what I'm saying? And then kind of find out that we're not sexually compatible.
Right.
This is why we got to fuck early. Guys, don't let none of these bitches make you wait.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, because it's a huge waste of time. Why would I spend all this time and energy and all this other shit only to fuck you and realize we're not sexually compatible? I don't like the way you feel when I put the dick in. You can't give head. You're not doing it the way we like to do it to each other and all that other shit. And then it's like, I went through all of this for this? That doesn't even make any sense. And on top of that, it's like, I want it now. Because if I wanted it later, I'd have asked you later. I'd have said, let's do it later. You see what I'm saying? Like, this is a scene in, I think it's the movie Nightcrawler, where I can't remember exactly what happened, but in the scene, the main character told the woman to do something, and then I think she was like doing it a different way, or she decided to ask him again if he wanted it done a different way. And there was a point where he looked at her, he said, listen, he got tight with her. He's like, yo, if I wanted it to be done a different way, I'd have told you to do it that different way. I'm telling you to do it this way. You understand what I'm saying? And it's like, that's the type of shit when it comes to you interacting with women. It's like, hey, this needs to happen now, which is why I'm bringing it up now, because if I wanted to wait for later, I would have. Right? So the fact that she's telling you this is her basically trying to manipulate and control you. Shout out to K-Zag. He said, most guys in sexless marriages were guys who had to wait in the beginning, that in the long-term implication of following women and waiting for sex, they know they can do it again. Exactly. And we're going to talk about that too a little later, is that a lot of these dudes don't realize that they're setting themselves up for other shit. See, this is the problem with a lot of guys when it comes to game. Dudes think they do shit and in some inside of like a box, or they compartmentalize the things they do. Understand everything you do when it comes to you interacting with a woman from day one is going to affect day 100.
Mm.
That's the part that these guys don't understand. Like, no big deal. It's just whatever. And it's like, no, it's not whatever, nigga, because
bro, and to add to what you just said, it's better for you to have the outstandingly, obviously upper hand advantage.
Right.
In the beginning. And because a lot of these fucking punk ass bitch, these bitch ass, a lot of these soft ass bitch ass like male feminist type niggas,
right?
They always want to, I'm looking for a partner and we're equal, and it's just, and I'm just looking for someone that trust me, guys, you're better off starting out as the asshole dictator.
Right.
You're better off starting out that way.
Mm-hmm.
And then, if the relationship happens to flourish, you're in a way better position.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you ever fucking start off on no even playing with no female, nigga. Ever.
Exactly.
Don't start off on no even playing, and don't give them a fucking inch.
Mm-hmm.
Because all that shit is that's going to turn into a sexless marriage. That's going to turn into disrespect. That's going to turn into all of that fucking shit that the niggas across the street, the pill niggas be, the court system and the family courts, and they drag you through the mud, bro. And that's because you started off trying to make her comfortable, bro, and build rapport, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Find a partner, bro.
Right.
Fuck out of here.
Mm.
Don't let none of these bitches or bitch ass niggas shame you and call you, you're such a pig and you're misogynistic, because there's nothing wrong with my way or the highway.
Mm.
This is the attitude you got to have. My way or the highway.
Right.
Get down with what I got going on, or get the fuck out of here.
Mm-hmm. That's a fact. You understand? That's a fact.
Because you gotta always ask yourself this question: if you like me, then what's so wrong with my way?
Exactly.
Listen, when you say to a bitch or to a female or whatever, it's my way or the highway, she should silently applaud.
Mm-hmm.
Like, finally, a nigga that knows the secret.
Mm-hmm.
Finally, a nigga that knows what the fuck he wants out of this life.
Mm-hmm.
Because if he knows what he wants out of his life, then possibly he could be a fucking leader.
Right.
Possibly I can hitch my strap to his wagon.
Mm-hmm.
Follow this nigga down a journey that actually means something.
Right.
You fucking soft ass niggas trying to build rapport and make her comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
We're equal. We're equal partners in this relationship. No, you stupid fuck. No, you're not.
Right.
You are not. You guys. That's why. How many of you? I know. How many niggas you know? How many of you know that nigga in your neighborhood or in your family? That as long as you've known this nigga, he's always low key treated bitches like shit.
Mm-hmm.
But he always got a bitch crying over him.
Right.
Always.
Mm-hmm.
And you got to ask yourself, damn, Uncle such and such, he be fucking dogging these hoes. But he always got a bitch calling his phone, fighting over him, sending him money,
mm-hmm.
buying shit for him.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And you like, how the fuck Uncle such and such do this?
Uh-huh.
He be treating bitches like shit. But then you came over to this channel and then I told you that the bitches already know they ain't shit.
Yo, I remember this shit like it was yesterday. One of my boys I used to roll with. I need to see if I can find this dude, because I ain't seen him in like maybe 15, 20 years, to be honest. But I remember we was in his van or some shit. So he was in a driver's seat. his chick was in the passenger seat. And so he had picked me up because he was like, yo, where you at? I was like, I'm over so-so. He's like, yo, I'm gonna come pick you up. You're about to go to the spot. I said, cool. So he gets there. I get into the van and I'm looking at the chick and I'm like, damn, she bad as hell, right?
Right.
So he saw me peeping, looking at her. So he laughing and shit. And he was a little bit older than me. He's maybe 5, 6, 7 years older than me or whatever. But anyway, so this motherfucker, we about to drive off. And the chick said something. And I can't remember exactly what she said, but I remember it was kind of disrespectful. So he looked at her, he said, what? And then she said some other shit. He's like, get the fuck about my car, right? So then she's like, what you say? He's like, yo, get the fuck about my car, right? So then this chick gets out the car and then she like walks down the block. And I said, yo, what? I was like, what happened? And he said, give it 5 minutes. And she went around the corner. And mind you, 2 minutes later, she come back. She come back to the fucking car, open the door, get in the seat, talking about, I'm sorry. And he said, okay, good. And then we just drove off. And I'm like, what the fuck? I was like, what the yo, and this shit's just blowing my mind. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
That's it right there. Bro, yo, play that shit.
Which one?
No, the Boss Mac shit.
Oh yeah, the Boss Mac shit. That's a fact. Hold on, here we go. This is the shit you guys gotta understand.
And that's all you need to know about bitches right there.
Oh shit.
Sorry. Get the fuck out of my car. That nigga was like 5,
exactly.
4, 3. No. Hold up, little Locario. You good? 2, 1. I'm sorry, Daddy.
Oh, and mind you, I ended up smashing that.
No. We're gonna leave that.
Yo. I'm telling you, listen, man. There's things we've went through, which is why we know what we know, guys. This is what we're trying to tell y'all, man.
Yeah, nah. That's the extra information they gotta pay for.
Exactly, okay. Right. That's a fact. So guys, we're up to number 1. So number 1 is chicks will talk about she wants you to wait and shit, and then you wait like a moron, and then this is how she knows she can manipulate you. It's really that simple, right? Now, number 2, the second way a woman uses sex to manipulate you is she has sex with you, and then she realizes that you're pussy whipped. Right? So how does a woman know that you're pussy whipped, right? So let's say you hooked up with a girl maybe once or twice or whatever, and then what she'll do is she will, on purpose, do either some low-key type of disrespectful shit or amp it up to some really disrespectful shit. And then she will notice that you still want to fuck her. You understand? So for example, you might text a girl and then she won't text you back for like 3 days. You understand? Which should be like, oh, this bitch didn't text me for 3 days, man, fuck out of here, fuck that bitch, right? But you still try to holler at her and get with her, right? Or she may curse you out or say something disrespectful. And that should be you charging her to the game. But what happens? You holler back at her and you still try to fuck with her, right? She'll tell you, oh, I don't think this is going to work out anymore. And she's like trying to move on. And what do? You begging her, come on, where you go? Like, let's talk about it. Like, I want to see you. Why you acting like, so now she sees you begging her for the vagina. So now, once she sees that this is happening because you got some pussy from her, and now you're pussy whipped, now she's like, oh, so I can disrespect this dude, and he'll still come running back. So I know that I have control over this motherfucker, because whenever I want him to make something happen, I'll just, say, hey, I want this to be done. I want this to go down. And then he'll fucking do this shit. You understand what I'm saying? He will basically be my little puppet Because I've already disrespected him multiple times and he keeps coming back. He's not going nowhere. He keeps giving me money. He keeps entertaining me. So she knows that you're pussy whooped. You understand? And so you're begging for the pussy. So now whenever she wants to control you or manipulate you, all she got to do is take away the pussy. And it's the thing. She don't even need to do it in a way where it's blatant. It could be subtle. Dang. And you'll see you run back to her. Right? So she'll do something just like ignore your text. And then you'll double and triple text her. And now she's like, oh, I got this nigga. I got this nigga. Matter of fact, rent is coming up soon. I'm going to need some of that money. You understand what I'm saying? I'm going to need some of that money. And this is the thing. Some women who are very slick with it will disrespect you without you even realizing they disrespecting you.
Yeah.
So for example, like I said, if she says, oh, she's thinking, damn, that rent money's coming up. I need to get some rent money out this nigga. The girl will act like and pretend that she's really into you to manipulate you to give her the money. So for example, you text her, she won't hit you back for 3 days. And then you probably double texted her already at that point. Then she finally texts you back and she says, hey, I'm sorry. I just been so busy. It's tough right now. And I would really love to see you, but I got to get this rent paid. So I was doing extra shifts and I'm really still coming up short. Is there a way that you could help me out so we could, spend some more time together? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so she knows that you want the pussy so bad. So then she will play off of that. You understand what I'm saying? She'll play off of that. And so the issue is that you don't really understand because you're so pussy whooped. And she sees that you're pussy whooped. And check this out. A lot of times that stems from what we were talking about at first about waiting. So if she knows that you waited for sex.
Oh, yeah.
And then you got the sex and then you're acting even more needy. Oh, she got you good, nigga. It's over. but Miles, what's his answer to that shit though? Because that's the worst.
No, see, the thing with that is that you gotta know, especially in the beginning, and this is why sometimes it does pay to have a certain level of experience when it comes to sex.
Right.
Whether that be from a lot of different vaginas or the same, practice with the same vagina, right? But the point of the matter is you gotta learn how to control your what am I saying? You gotta control your lust.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta control, because look, the urge is natural, right? But you gotta be able to have a certain level of control, right? The urge is there, right? Like we all have an urge to eat. We all have an urge to, to get to, breathing is something different because that's involuntary, right? But, you have an urge to eat, but you get to decide what you eat, whether you eat healthy or you eat garbage, right?
Right.
So that's what I mean when I say you want to have a certain level of control when it comes to sex, to let her know that pussy doesn't control you.
Right.
You understand? Like, yes, I like pussy. Yes, I love the feeling of having sex. I enjoy the activity, but that doesn't mean I'm going to smack my mama for it.
Right. Exactly.
That doesn't mean I'm going to come outside my masculine identity for it.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Again, this is what being pussy whipped means. It means that you're willing to lose your integrity, your dignity.
Right.
For the shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you got to let a woman know that, I'm not getting pussy from you. You getting dick from me.
That's a fact. Yo.
Because we all know,
dick is a gift.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Shout out to Boss Mac, right?
Thanks.
Like you gotta have that level of control. Like you gotta. Again, I talk about this from time to time, guys. I talk about this on the Masculine Identity membership, but there are times when you don't nut.
Right.
There are times where you should be able to like put it on her.
Mm-hmm.
Really put it on her.
Mm-hmm.
To the point where she don't want you to stop. And then what do? You stop.
Mm-hmm.
Be like, yo, I gotta leave. I gotta go. I got some things to take care of. You know, because you gotta let her know, as much as I enjoy it,
Right.
it does not control me.
Mm-hmm.
But these are the type of things that a lot of niggas miss, because what do these PUAs tell you? They tell you by any means necessary.
Right.
You got to get the pussy by any means necessary.
Mm-hmm.
You got to jump through all the hoops. You got to get them an Uber. You got to pay for their babysitter. You got to buy them a dress. You got to do anything that they say to do just so you could get to smash.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? But a real nigga with game knows that the pussy doesn't define me.
Mm-hmm.
I define the pussy.
Right.
Meaning I give it its level of priority.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? And so that means I could have a good time dropping dick off, and I could stop right now.
Right.
Or I can nut if I want to, or I can not nut if I don't want to.
Mm.
You understand? Because having a certain level of control, having a certain level of stamina, letting a bitch know that you are the one that's in control. Because here's the thing, we're the natural leaders.
Mm.
But if you can't lead in the bedroom, then what? Then she see a lot. There's a lot of women out there, because they know that they have this power over most men.
Mm.
Think they have that power over all men.
Right. Exactly.
You understand? And then they meet niggas like us, and they be like, "Wow, this guy."
Why he's crazy. He's so difficult. Right. You know what the crazy part is? The biggest mistake you guys could ever make is to allow a woman to believe that the sex is about her.
Mm.
You understand what I'm saying? So meaning, if I meet a woman and she's like, well, we gotta wait. I'm like, no. You can wait forever without me. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you can go over there forever. You can wait as long as you want. I'm not gonna be here. Because the sex is not about you. You know, because I can just replace you with a cooperative woman. So it's not about you in particular. That's the problem, is that a lot of you guys, you make women believe that it's about them in particular. So when she is like, let's wait, or, you know, she's trying to act funny, get rid of her and replace her so that she understands it's not about you. And this is the thing. It's not even about her understanding it's not about her. It's about you reminding yourself it's not about her and focusing on the fact that it's about you. So if it's about me and I want to have sex with women that I'm engaging with, and I decide I want to have sex with those type of women that I'm engaging with, then if she's not with it, then she has to move on, because I have to find another woman who's with it.
Yeah.
So that's the thing where you guys got to understand, where this is what we say, where the game is not about women, it's about you. Because if it's about me, I am just interacting with women in order to get what I want. So if she's not getting what I want, then I don't fuck with her. You see what I'm saying?
Real quick, didn't some niggas talk about the phone lines being open to some shit?
Right, exactly, right. like call up. We got the phone lines open now. Guys, call up 844-672-7300, 844-672-7300. Call up. I know y'all got some questions, man. I know y'all was out, in this freezing cold, seeing some chicks y'all wanted to talk to and you didn't. You understand what I'm saying?
Yo, so, I remember, like, just being a man of a certain level of game and having a masculine identity. Mm-hmm. Bro, if you're on a schedule, mm-hmm. You let a woman know, like, at 10 o'clock, I'm out.
Right, exactly. Right? Yo, I had that happen one time, bro.
And go ahead.
Yo, I remember this shit was so funny because I went to go see this chick, right? And so it was funny. I had a date at, I think it was like 11. It was late. It was like 11 p.m. I had a date. But then I saw a chick before that at like 9:15, like 9:30. So the date was literally probably like 3 or 4 blocks from the girl's house that I was going to see. So
wait, hold on. Can we get a round of applause for Locario's time management and planning skills?
So So what happened was the girl I was supposed to see at 11 was like a few blocks away from the girl's house that I was at right now.
Yeah.
Usually I would tell a chick to come see me first. This is the first time we about to make something happen. But I was like, look, I was going to be in that area anyway. So let me go to her place and then meet the girl right after because it was perfect timing.
Shout out to Locario for prioritizing his own conveniences.
Exactly right.
And said, no, fuck that. It's a real shit. It's a real shit. And this is why, and shameless plug, but this is why y'all need to sign up to the Bad Boy Show because remind them of the topic of the Bad Boy Show.
Oh, yeah. So we got a topic where we talk about today. We're saying that women go out of their way for men they like. You feel what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So that was the last joint we did. So we're going to post that up later. So make sure.
So that part goes very well with the topic of the show because a lot of you niggas would do it the opposite. Like, no, nigga, plan the shit so it's convenient for you.
Exactly.
Fuck are we talking about?
Exactly. So I'm over this chick's house and shit. And, we talking a little bit or whatever. And this was the I think this is the second time I saw her. So first time we went out to get drinks, second time I go over, I'm at her crib. So we chilling, we talking, we kissing, we doing kissing a little bit. But then what happened was it was like exactly on the mouth, right? That's a fact. Shout out to 50. We was kissing. And then but she kept doing this thing where and I've seen this where it's like she kissed and then she be talking. And then she kissed and
Wait.
What are you doing talking to a bitch about nothing?
Right. So I'm looking at the time. So it's going on 9:45, 10 minutes to 10. And I'm like, I gotta be out of here by at least 10:50. You feel me? So we kissing and all that. So we start, taking off the clothes and shit. Now it's about like 10:15, you know what I'm saying? And then she's doing more talking. So now, as it's approaching like 10:30, I said to her, I said, listen, I was like, you have 20 minutes left. You understand what I'm saying? So I was like, yo.
Yes, Daddy.
I was like, you have 20 minutes left. And the thing was, I think she thought I was joking. I said, no, you got 20 minutes. So now I had a fucking alarm on my shit. So at 10:50, the alarm was going off.
Damn.
So mind you, we're like in, I swear, like mid-stroke. Beep, beep, beep. I said, listen, I gotta go.
Yeah.
I was like, we can do this later, but I gotta go. She was like, what? She's like, what?
The shop is closed. Every time you come into my store, you look at the magazine and you don't buy nothing.
Right. Like, yo.
The store is closed. Leave my store. Right? You're fucking looking at the magazines when you should be buying something.
Mm-hmm.
The store is about to close, bitch.
Hey, that's what I'm saying.
All purchases are final. Get your shit together.
Because you know what the issue was, and this is what you got to understand about women too. You have to remember. See, from her perspective, if the tables was turned and she had to be somewhere at 11, she would have just been late or flaked. And you know why? Because she would have been going with how she felt.
Right.
See, no matter how I felt, I gotta leave at 10:50. Do you understand what I'm saying? So no matter what's going on, I got to go.
Now, and guys, I want you guys to look at the gravity of this story.
Mm-hmm.
Gravity. Because what would the average nigga with no game and no masculine identity do? He would say to himself, well, I'm already up in some pussy.
Exactly.
So I'm going to just stay right here and I'm going to flake on the other bitch.
Exactly.
That's what the average no game, no masculine identity having nigga would do.
Mm-hmm.
But what did the big homie Locario do?
Gotta be like, it's time.
Mid-stroke. Thank you. Come again. The store is closed.
I'm like, I gotta go. It's crazy. Exactly. Like I said, masterclass in coaching a woman on how to respect your time and also to reinforce how it's not about her and it will never be about her. Exactly.
Never.
I'm saying, guys, you got to remember, you have to make sure that she understands that it's not about her, because as soon as she thinks it's about her, this is where you get the entitlement. This is where you get women giving you attitude. This is where you get women acting all funny style because she thinks because this is the thing. When a woman is interacting with you, she should understand like, oh, I feel like this is a great opportunity for me to be here. Versus her thinking she's doing you a favor by being there. That's what a lot of you guys have in your situations where a woman thinks she's doing you a favor. That's why she's telling you, oh, we're going to wait. Because she feels like she's doing you a favor.
Bro.
That's how it works.
Shit is the realest mid-stroke.
I gotta go.
I'm balls deep. All right, we're done.
I gotta go.
Please, I must be leaving now. What?
Yo, that shit was so funny.
I'm sure I can almost bet she never experienced no shit like that in her life.
And she was surprised. So she's like, you really leaving? I was like, yes, I'm leaving. And the thing is, I'm like, I told you multiple times. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but you didn't come.
Exactly.
You're like, so that don't have nothing to do with nothing. Don't got nothing to do with nothing.
Like, yo.
Fuck. Yo, listen, man, I'm telling you, guys, you got to have full control over
all of it. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying, nigga. Bro, sex should feel good. Don't get me wrong. I'm not telling you to be some type of robot.
Right.
But at the same time, you need to know how to be like, okay. Bro, I'm the type of nigga, because you in situations where you're headed out.
Right.
But you don't want to be late to the reservation.
Mm-hmm.
Your girl just got dressed.
Mm-hmm.
She looking good as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, you should have enough control to right before y'all leave out the house. You pull her over to the doorway. You bend her over, pull her panties to the side, give her like 30 or 35 really good dope ass strokes. And then pull, back it back up and head to the reservation. Like, if you ain't got that type of control, then you're missing a huge part of the game. Because this type of shit will make you don't understand like how the woman realizes, oh shit, this nigga's in full control,
right,
of his mind and his body. And understand, you want to be in full control of your mind, your tongue, your words, and your body.
Right.
Full control. So that means you know what you're focused on. You're in control of your mouth, meaning she can't get you into no stupid fucking arguments.
Right.
And you're in control of your body that when it's time to administer dick, she is at your mercy.
Exactly.
At all times. And understand, this is not on no because most of these other type of people will be, well, what about consent? Or No. Once you decided to be my girl, consent is built in 24 hours a day, 7 days a fucking week. Shut the fuck up. But this is the level of control that I'm talking about, and control over yourself. And guess what happens when you know how to control yourself to that extent? The influence that you have on your woman is surpassed by none.
Right.
But most niggas won't even get there because they still stuck on, yo, man, I'm trying to smash and that pussy feel good, man. Like, knowing the level of game I have now, I think back to when I used to listen to some OGs talk.
Right.
It'd be some OGs be like, yo, young black, you know what I'm saying? I was up in that pussy, man. And, a nigga, that shit made me come so quick, I ain't even know what happened, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Young black? Now I look back at them niggas like sorry, bruh.
Nah, he was.
Sorry, bruh. If pussy got you nutting like on command, because if a bitch can make you nut on command, you've lost.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
You should be that, and that's the type of control that you need to have. Like I said, in control of your mind, your words, and your body.
Mm-hmm.
So you could talk that shit. You could talk that flirting shit. You could do all of that shit.
Mm-hmm.
You can fucking play a woman like a fucking instrument.
Mm-hmm.
Bring her fucking, her arousal up to the highest points.
Right.
Take her up to the fucking 50th floor and throw her off the roof, figuratively.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? To the point you do that shit that I said when y'all getting ready for the reservation, you bend her over by the door. You knock down some strokes, and at the whole time at dinner, she just can't wait to get back home, son.
Mm-hmm. Right.
The whole time at dinner, she wants to take you into the fucking bathroom at the fucking restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
And you just chilling, being your cool ass self.
Right.
But that's what I'm trying to explain to y'all. Most niggas will not experience this type of feeling.
Right.
Because you're stuck on you putting the pussy on some type of pedestal.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? You really don't understand what the fuck you're doing when you pedestal women, when you pedestal sex, when you pedestal pussy.
Right.
You're niggas talk about, if you just talk to a woman, find out that she's not feeling you, and you stop talking to her, Locario, Miles, you're leaving a lot of pussy on the table.
Right.
No, you guys are leaving a lot of yourself on the table.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? You're leaving a lot of real, true experience on the table.
Mm-hmm.
And these females run the show with I be listening to these stupid fucking podcasts talking about, women control sex.
Right.
Women can, as long as you got that thing between your legs, you run the world.
Right. All that stupid shit.
No, you run them niggas' world.
Mm-hmm. Terrible.
You run them fucking bitch ass niggas with no masculine identity. You run their world.
Mm-hmm.
You don't run my world.
Right.
Shit. yo, I'm telling you, man, y'all niggas got to get this shit right. You gotta believe and be so focused on yourself that you have that level of control. Yeah, like your woman has no choice. She's gonna be at your mercy, at your behest.
Mm-hmm.
And thankfully too.
Right.
She realized you got that level of control that, bro, I remember, there was this old model that I used to follow. Like back in the day when you used to have to read articles and shit.
Right.
HM magazine and all that shit, Maxim magazine. Mm-hmm. So there's this she's older now, but her name is Vita Guerra.
Mm-hmm.
One of the baddest models I ever followed or whatever at that time. And I read in an article, they asked her sexual questions in the article, and she said she never came.
What?
She said I never came because the guys that I would date, they would always come before me. So I don't really know what an orgasm feels like.
That's crazy.
And I'm like, you see what these niggas do just because a woman is beautiful, man?
Mm-hmm.
You see how they do? You see what it's horrible.
Mm.
Bro, a woman that looked that good need to be somebody's sex slave, homie. Like really, and not in no bad way. Like y'all gotta understand what I'm saying. Like I'm talking about consent being built in. She's with a man that she loves and respects. I'm not talking about no,
goofy chick who's with a nigga she don't like, and she feel like oh, I feel like my husband took advantage of me because
dumb shit. Like imagine these fucking bitches married to a nigga talking about she felt like he forced herself upon.
Right.
Like you see, is that when you don't have control and you let a bitch run the show sexually? This is the type of shit that happens.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Literally the type of shit, these fucking blue haired bitches talking about. My husband took advantage of me. He's your husband. What the fuck are you talking about, stupid bitch? What are we talking about? I've seen these fucking videos where the husband will smack his wife on the ass.
Mm-hmm.
He'll turn around. I don't like that. Why do you keep doing that?
I'm like, divorce. Get that shit out of there.
Quickly, get the fuck out of here. You dumb? And y'all niggas wonder why niggas be having sexless marriages because y'all niggas be pedestaling these hoes.
Right. And that actually moves into the last point we got. Because we did the first two, so we up to number 3. So the third way women use sex to manipulate and control you is getting you to do things in a long-term relationship in exchange for sex. Now notice, all 3 of these things are connected, right? Because check this out. You meet the girl, she says, let's wait for sex, which means she's not highly sexually attracted to you. So now she has already manipulated you. Then you get pussy whipped, and she basically sees that you'll do anything to keep the sex going. Now, let's say you guys are in a long-term relationship. This is your girlfriend or wife. And now she's like, you know what, honey, I feel like I'm not in the mood right now, but this house is really messy. Maybe if you cleaned up a little bit, I'd be more in the mood, right? So now she's trying to get you to clean up the fucking house, take out the garbage in order for sex to happen. But see, the reason why she can do that is, remember, whenever a woman, right, is trying to control you and manipulate you through sex, that means she's not highly sexually attracted to you because she needs something else to compensate for her lack of desire for you.
Real shit.
She's like, well, if I gotta fuck him, at least take out the garbage. If I gotta fuck you, at least buy me this. If I gotta fuck you, at least clean up around here. You know what I'm saying?
Take out the garbage.
And then these are the same type of chicks that'll be like, oh, my husband didn't ask me for consent to give me a hug today. I felt so violated. You see what I'm saying? These are the same women. Because remember, that's just another barrier for sex not to happen. You see what I'm saying? And so what happens is that she's like, well, he has a lot of money. He takes care of me. So I want those things, but I don't really like having sex with him. So I'm going to manipulate and control him. What I'll do is I'll have regular vanilla sex with him maybe once a month. And then I'll only give him head on his birthday. So he feels like it's something special, right? And what I'm doing is, since the beginning when I met this man, when I told him, let's wait, when we first met, I've been training him to give me the situation the way I want it. So he wants sex, but I'm only going to give him sex once he's following what I want him to do. You see what I'm saying? And it's like, it's sad that a bunch of, and this is how crazy it is, right? It's like, imagine you get a woman and from the beginning, she basically tells you, I'm not going to follow your lead and you're going to still date me and see me, but you're going to do it the way I want you to do it. And I will only have sex with you when I see fit, and you're going to sit there and like it.
Yo.
You know what I'm saying? That's basically what women are saying. So you ever hear, because you hear guys say, oh, when you get married, the sex stops or whatever the fuck. Like, I'm sure you heard that before. I remember Louis C.K. had a joke where he said that he said somebody asked him, he said, it was like, I'm paraphrasing. He's like, somebody said, oh, why would you get married? Why would you want to have sex with one woman for the rest of your life? And he was like, one woman? He's like, how about having sex with no women for the rest of your life? Because when you get married, you ain't having sex no more. You know what I'm saying? So that's the type of shit the average guy goes through, because the average guy doesn't realize that he's with a woman who is not sexually attracted to him like that. And then he still fucking stays. You understand? Because he's scared of paying alimony, child support, or whatever the fuck it is. You understand what I'm saying? So what he's done is that he has allowed the woman to basically take over his whole shit, and he's too scared to cut it off. You understand what I'm saying? He's too scared to get the hatchet, cut that shit off, and keep it moving.
Oh yeah, shout out to what's her name? Mr. Justin.
Right. Yeah, because he's talking about the hatchet. You know what I'm saying? You gotta chop that shit off.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And see, the problem is that a lot of guys, they'll be in these marriages or these long-term relationships. The woman starts bargaining with the pussy. And first of all, she already got you fucked up by being monogamous. That's a whole nother story. That's the whole. Imagine you're monogamous, and not only are you monogamous, she's the one who dictated how sex happens from the beginning. That's wild.
You're such a pig, Locario.
That's why, because you imagine you're a man who not only wants sex, but wants sex from multiple women. Then you meet this woman who says, no, you're going to only have sex with me and only have sex with me when I say. Like, that's crazy.
Bruh.
In any situation, you would look like
no, when you break it down like that, say that shit again.
It's crazy because look, remember, you're a man who likes to have sex consistently, and not only that, have sex with multiple women. So now you meet this woman who says you're going to have sex inconsistently and only with me. And then you say, okay, that's fucking insane.
Damn.
Like, dudes don't even realize what they're doing. Like, imagine, it's like, it don't make sense. It makes no fucking sense. Like, why would you sign up for that?
Like, you literally tell, you like, oh, identity?
Right. Just throw that away. Like
out the window. In the words of Dave Chappelle, don't need it.
Exactly. Fast. You know, that's crazy. I'm telling you. That's why I see this is the type of shit that happens with a lot of these niggas. And they don't realize it. They don't realize they've been manipulated and controlled from day one. Right. Because the idea of even cheating, I always say cheating is beta. It's like a weak position.
Yeah.
Because if you're cheating, what you're essentially saying is that you wanted to have sex with other women, but you lied to this woman and told her that you won't, and you just have sex with her.
Mm.
You did that to try to solidify the relationship. So essentially, you basically said, she said, I'm only going to fuck with you if it's me and you can't fuck nobody else. And you said, okay. And then you ended up fucking somebody else. Why couldn't you just told her, hey, listen, if you want to be with me, right? Key phrase, you want to be with me. This is what it is. See, a lot of guys want to be with women. That's the problem. So when they want to be with women, they adhere to what women want. And what women want is they're like, well, I want you to just be with me. And isn't that ironic that, look how sinister this is. She don't even really want to fuck you, but she don't want you to fuck nobody else. Ain't that crazy?
That's crazy.
You see what I'm saying? But the reason why she don't want to fuck somebody, she don't want you to fuck somebody else, because if you fuck somebody else, then you might like that somebody else more than her, and it'll take away the resources or whatever she's using you for. That's the see. I remember a long time ago, I told. Remember when the Passport Bros was getting popular, and it was like, oh, all these women, they get mad because we're going overseas and we're leaving. No, I said, no. They don't care about y'all. They care that they can't use you.
Right.
They're like, I want you to still be here so I can use you, but they don't really want you. You feel what I'm saying? They want to control and manipulate you. And so it's the same concept where women want to control and manipulate you, and to also make you think, and this is how crazy, this is how sinister it is. Women want you to believe that this is all normal.
Right.
They want you to believe it's all normal. So, for example, the propaganda is women need to have an emotional connection before they have sex. So if you believe that nonsense, then of course it makes sense to wait, right? Because you're a woman and you need to get emotionally connected to me before we have sex. Only hoes and these scallywags and these Jezebels be fucking like that. A real woman, she needs to get emotionally connected before sex can happen. So you believe that dumb shit. So when she says, let's wait, the manipulation makes sense. It's like, oh yeah, we should wait. I should get to know her because she has to get to know me, get comfortable with me, and then we could have sex. Right? And they want to project the thing of, men want sex more than women.
Yeah.
So now we have to convince these women who don't want sex like us to have sex with us.
Timing is important, guys.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, right. They're like, well, these women don't want to have sex like that. So convince us, court us, take us out, show us a good time, and then maybe we'll have sex with you because we're doing you a favor because we don't want to have sex like y'all want to have sex. So we're doing you a favor by having sex with you. You see what I'm saying? That's how, again, it's the it's like you buy into the societal nonsense, so it's easier for you to get manipulated and controlled. And then it's normal to you. You think it's normal. You think it's normal to be in a isn't it so funny how a comedian like Louis C.K. can make a joke about marriage like that and all these niggas relate?
Yeah.
That's sad.
Beautiful thing.
Like, like niggas be like, hey, when your wife is, really upset and you got to sleep on the couch, you know how that goes. And I'm like, nigga, no.
Yeah, but I've spent some time in the doghouse. You know what I'm talking about, buddy. When you got to sleep on the couch. No. I would never sleep on my fucking couch unless I wanted to.
Right, exactly. And imagine, isn't that your house?
How my house?
Bruh. It's disgusting. It's disgusting how dudes bow down to the pussy. You understand? They bow down to the pussy, and this is what the type of shit happens. And that's why women can control and manipulate you. Because you bow down to the pussy.
I'm angry. You're sleeping on the couch tonight.
Right.
Look, I'm not the one that's angry. Why don't you go sleep on the fucking couch?
Mm-hmm.
Stupid. What are we doing? And as a matter of fact, we're both sleeping in the bed.
Right.
And we gonna cuddle.
Right, exactly.
I don't give a fuck what you talking about.
Yo.
Like, these chicks, bro, you let them, if you let them.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to females, because it's your job to fucking test and reinforce men.
Exactly. That's a fact.
Do you understand? It's your job to test and reinforce a nigga's nuts. Pause.
Mm-hmm.
And the problem is so many motherfuckers fail every day.
Right.
Bitch talking about, I ain't mad at you. Go sleep on the couch. And the nigga actually grabs a pillow and starts walking. Like, what?
And I'm telling you, the manipulation goes heavy throughout the entire relationship. It was funny. I saw a video where nigga said, I'm paraphrasing, but he was like, how it's funny how, let's say if you're about to break up with your girl because she did some stupid shit, and then she'll say stuff like, oh, aren't you going to fight for me? Aren't you going to fight for the relationship? And he's like, listen, why would I fight when you're the one who's creating the situation I would need to fight for? Why don't you just change? You understand? Like if you're doing something fucked up and I have to go, stop doing the fucked up thing and I won't have to fight nothing and we'll be cool, right? So you're creating the scenario that you want me to fight for. That doesn't make any sense. But again, that's more manipulation. It's you feeling like you have to jump through hoops, do all this other goofy shit, right? To keep her happy and all this other stuff. Again, manipulation. It's the thing where, because this is what the women love to do. What women love to do is they love to create a scenario in your head that makes you think sex is scarce. Or acquiring a woman is scarce, because that's how you've been trained to believe things are going to go. And that's how you've been interacting with women your whole life.
Right.
Because you're dealing with a lot of women who don't like you. You understand what I'm saying? And this is the key. This is another thing that's important that you guys got to understand, right? Is that you're always going to, and this is super important, a lot of guys get discouraged because they're like, man, I'm out here trying to holler at chicks, I get rejected. Or, I'll be trying to make shit happen with these women and they give me the runaround. Understand, that's going to happen most of the time.
Most
of the time. So what that means is you have to be consistent to find the women who are highly interested in you. You got to be consistent to find the women who have high interest, because most of the women you encounter are not going to be feeling you. They're not going to cooperate heavy. They're going to be playing games. They got medium interest, low interest, stuff like that. Most of the women, you understand? And the reason why that happens is because it's supposed to happen that way, because based on your masculine identity, you're going to only be compatible with a smaller amount of women.
Facts.
Just in general, if there's 100 women in a room, you'll probably be compatible with like 10, 15 tops, right? Now, It's the same thing that happens on the other side for women. Why do you think women have a hard time finding a man? They got all these guys trying to fuck them and all these guys trying to take them out. Why is it so hard for women to find a man? The reason why it's hard is because on the flip side for women, most niggas aren't gonna like them. See, most guys, like, you have to take fucking out the equation. Fucking don't mean shit.
Don't mean nothing.
And run into guys who don't like them. Listen, I've dated thousands of women, right? And out of the thousands of women I dated, I've had sex with hundreds of women. In my entire life, I can say, honestly, I probably like 7 women in my entire life. And I've dated thousands, fucked hundreds of women, and I like 7 of them. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. So just because I fucked hundreds of women don't mean I like them. You understand what I'm saying? I've only probably liked, and 7 is probably being generous, it's probably like 5. You understand what I'm saying? So it's, Miles is thinking like, you know what?
Yo, you want to talk about a body count?
Right.
A like count.
Exactly. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact.
Yo.
Like, listen, if you actually see, guys, it's all balanced out, right? Because guys will fuck women they don't really like that. You understand what I'm saying? And women will hang out with guys they don't really like that. You see what I'm saying? But they'll fuck the guys that they're attracted to sexually and like. So if you break it down, nobody likes anybody. You understand what I'm saying? That's why dating is so hard. Because in order for you to find someone you like that actually likes you is a fucking miracle. You understand what I'm saying? It's a miracle. Because there's a lot of work you have to do on yourself, and the other person likewise have to do the work. And then 2 people who've done the work on themselves meet each other, and then it flows.
Bro, because you on the second hand. I'm still counting on one hand.
Right.
I'm still counting on one hand, bro. Like, yo, that's crazy. Right. How many of them do you actually like?
That's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. When you guys, remember, most of you guys, 99% of the women that you've dealt with in your life don't like you. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Rekka. Why do you think Rekka be calling in, talking all that shit? He's fucked all those girls. He already passed 100 bodies. Why is he still having problems? Because those women don't like him. You understand what I'm saying? And the reason why a lot of women have problems because they're dealing with a bunch of dudes who fuck them, but those guys don't like them. Right? So I'd say, what is that, like 98, 99% of the women that I've had sex with I didn't like?
Jesus. And you know, and I'm telling you, and they know.
Right. So
they know. They know.
I'm telling you. Like most women that you fuck with, that you'll have sex with if you're really hooking up, most of them is you'll do for today. Like you'll do for, since you're here. That's what a lot of the women is. Since you're here, we'll fuck. But I don't really like you. But since you're here, let's make it happen. But see, that's how women use guys for attention. They don't like you, but since you're here, you might as well take me out. Since you're here, you might as well talk to me on the phone. Since you're here, you might as well pay my rent. Get my hair and nails done, right?
Right.
Listen, nobody don't like nobody, nigga. Like this. That's why when you guys are talking about, man, you know, I'm scared to approach women because I don't like getting rejected, nigga. Most of them are gonna reject you because most of them don't like you. It's okay. That happens to everybody.
And you don't really like most of them.
Yes, exactly. You know you don't like most of these chicks, so why you expect most of these chicks to like you? You see what I'm saying? Listen. I'm telling you, it takes work for 2 people to find each other and they mutually actually like each other. That takes fucking work.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
That really does take work.
I'm telling you, man. Shout out to Zach. He said, this is why I don't understand guys spending all this non-sexual time with women. I can't be up under a woman like that. I don't like them like that in the beginning. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, at the beginning, I'll be looking at chicks like, because I'll be on dates with chicks and then they'll give me the speech. Oh, you know, I'm looking for something and, you know, asking me all these personal. I'll be like, why is this chick asking me personal questions? Like it's almost like they're trying to plan their life out with you when they just met you. I'm like, what that don't even make any fucking sense.
Trying to plan your future. They trying to plan your future.
Right.
Bitch, slow down. Slow the fuck. Back up and slow the fuck down.
Yo, this shit's too funny. This shit's too funny. But guys, call up, man. Call up 844-672-7300. 844-672-7300. We got another like half hour left, and then we about to wrap this shit up. If you have a question, put a Q in the chat. We'll get to your question. So it says, when you recommend smash by the second meet, does that still apply if you approach her earlier in the day and then set up a date later that day? Yeah, it still applies, because if you just met her earlier that day and you set up a time later that day, right? That time later that day is still technically in the same day, like that's the first meet. You ain't really, you know what I'm saying? Now, if you see her that night and you don't smash and you see her again, then definitely smashing should happen, right? You could smash her that night, but definitely by the next time, you should get that shit going. Now, the thing is, if you meet her one day in the street and y'all talking, y'all exchange numbers, and then another day occurs and then you see her another day, then that's the second time you're meeting her. You understand what I'm saying? So if it's all in one day, it's just really just counts as one day. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what it is. It says, much respect to the Game Kings. All of you guys are very knowledgeable about the game. I don't know which one to have as my coach. Well, think about it, nigga, and then hit us up. You know what I'm saying? I'm confused. You guys downplay semen retention, but says porn is not the problem. Please help me understand. I'm confused. Well, because semen retention, well, first of all, when most guys talk about semen retention, they're not even talking about it in a way that is real, right? All semen retention is retaining your seed. That's it. So if I smash a girl, if I'm fucking a girl and I'm not coming, that's me retaining my seed. That's semen retention. But
what does one thing have to do with the next?
That's what I'm saying. Because you know what it is? A lot of these guys, they talk about semen retention as I'm not fucking with women. They think that's what semen retention is, of being celibate, basically, or abstaining from sex. No, you can do semen retention while fucking. Like, you can be fucking every day and doing semen retention. But the problem is, these guys don't do semen retention just because they're doing it. They're doing it because they think it's going to get them pussy. They think semen retention is magic. They're like, man, if I retain my seed, then more girls will be magnetically attracted to me. That's what a lot of these fools on the internet think. You understand what I'm saying? And my thing is that, so if an incel doesn't jerk off for 2 months, that means a bunch of bitches going to knock his door down and try to fuck him? Mm-hmm. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. Exactly. He says semen retention is just a big cope for not being sexually attractive. He said, those semen retention videos be funny. Dudes be like, semen retention made me a god. I'm like, bro, shut the fuck up.
Niggas be on some Dragon Balls, these shit. They think they're Goku.
Yo. Oh, man. Shit is funny.
He's retaining his semen. His power level is on 3,000. Like, are y'all niggas serious?
Yeah.
Like niggas they be like this. They be like, his power level is on 500,000. He's been retaining his semen for the last 5 months. That means he ain't been getting no bitches.
Yo, I don't understand. I don't understand what that's going to do. Oh, man. Shit is funny. I don't understand. He said, as a general rule, do you Oh, I just realized that his @ is my nigga, and it's supposed to be Denzel from Training Day. I didn't even realize that. That's crazy.
All right. Okay. All right.
Says, as a general rule, do you believe in not upgrading a woman past fuck buddy if it's long distance? And if so, why would that be? Yeah, long distance relationships shouldn't really be a thing unless if it's non-monogamous, then yeah. If it's monogamous, hell fucking no. You understand what I'm saying? That's the only thing I would say where it makes sense to do a long distance relationship. If it's non-monogamous, then that's cool, but you can't be having a monogamous long distance relationship. That shit is a fucking rap. You understand what I'm saying? That shit is a rap. So yeah, I would say that if if you're doing some fuck buddy shit, and let's say it turns into a relationship type of thing, if it was going to be monogamous, I wouldn't say do it. If it's going to be non-monogamous, I would say then that is a chance to make something happen if you want to make it happen. You know what I'm saying? They said, I just thought about it. I didn't like any of the chicks I was with. Is that just a symptom of the game? Or do we just have to put more work in? Well, this is the thing. Like I said, most of the women that you meet, you're not going to like. You're going to meet more fuckable women than women you actually like. Because it don't really take much for the activity of sex to happen. It's like, okay, you're cute, you're sexually attractive, we could smash once or twice and keep it pushing.
We get along.
Right. Like we're cool. Like everything is cool, but I don't really I may not like you though. You understand what I'm saying? Because there's women that I smash, and it's not that and when I say I don't like them, I'm not saying I hate them or anything. What I'm saying is that they are not my preferred type. I would never be in a relationship with them. I don't really like their personality like that. It's just like there's so many things about them that aren't really that interesting or attractive to me for long term. You understand what I'm saying?
Locario, you're such a pig. Right? You're such a misogynistic pig.
So then yeah, we can fuck, but that's it. But see, women are the same way. Women just replace fucking with attention. Listen, this is the thing.
Emotional damage.
Men are the real whores. See, women are just attention whores. We're the real whores. Like, we want to fuck. You understand what I'm saying?
Thanks.
Like, women will use guys for attention. Men generally will never use a woman for attention because that doesn't make sense to us. Like, why the fuck would I use her for attention? Like, we'll use her for vagina, but we're not going to use her for attention.
Men don't need attention.
That's what I'm saying, right? Like, what the fuck I need attention from her for? You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, attention from women is annoyance. That's what attention from women is. So why the fuck would I want annoyance? That don't make any sense. So women thrive and benefit off of attention from men. So she don't gotta like you to get attention. You understand what I'm saying? And shout out to Patrice O'Neal. He said, women need to like you to fuck you. Men need to like you to fuck you twice. You understand what I'm saying? So that you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Patrice O'Neal though.
And that's true. And this is the thing.
And that's all you need to know about bitches right there.
Fact. Women need to like you to fuck you. Like, women generally don't fuck guys quickly. Like, actually want, like I'm with it. They don't do that with guys they don't like. Like, if a woman fucks you on the first night, she fucking is sexually attracted to you. She wants to fuck you. You understand what I'm saying? Like, if a woman has sex with you quick, she really wanted to fuck you.
Yeah.
If you have sex with a girl quick, it's probably Tuesday. You understand what I'm saying? That's really all it is. It's like, it's a different thing.
So, I'd say this, BJ, it's not just about putting more work in. It's where you put the work. You got to put the work in yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? And what I mean by that is the more you know about your own masculine identity, it's gonna help you in a lot of different ways to put you in places and to put you in position to attract the type of woman that you will like.
Right.
You understand? Meaning the woman that has a chemistry, the woman that reflects your masculine identity.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not just putting more work in as far as numbers, but it's also putting the work in on your masculine identity.
Mm.
That shines through and that attracts who you're gonna like. Because the reason why you like anyone or anything is because you like it for you.
Right.
So you basically just saying, I like myself and I'm doing these things to complement my experience in this reality. That's really it.
Right.
We got 713. You are on live with Locario and Miles, name, age, city. I think it's monogamous. Monogamous?
What's going on?
Yes, sir. Monogamous. Yes, sir. Locario Miles, what's good?
Chilling,
Miles,
bro.
I sent you 20 earlier today.
Yes, sir. I saw that, man. Appreciate you, brother. Yes, sir. Yeah, man. What's on your mind? What's going on with you? I appreciate you, man. Thanks for the support.
Hey, man. Hey, bro. I appreciate y'all, man. You know, there's always love, always respect.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To y'all in the game, man, because y'all are true to the game and y'all helping out a lot of brothers, including me.
Yes, sir.
And Miles, I just wanted to tell you, I think you don't even know this, but you kind of unofficially like created a series on just the advanced game that you've been given. And Mr. Locario, you said it, you actually said this in on Monday's Live. You was like, you know, on these content creators, right? It's real easy to find content about how to get a girl and how to smash them and all that, right?
Mm-hmm.
But there's a lot of guys that's past that. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of niggas that's in long-term situations that's thriving, but you got to go through the growing pains, and niggas is unaware of certain shit that they got to learn and experience a new level of the game.
Yeah.
And I just really appreciate you, Miles, because you really just, you know, been vulnerable lately, man, and you really just been helping me and a lot of other guys because I made those same mistakes.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Of arguing or, you know, and I'm going to be honest, I'm going to tell any young nigga that's getting into a relationship or haven't really experienced that yet, right? The one thing to not do, because I made this mistake. And basically, you said this to the call on Monday, Miles. You were saying that, like, you got to always stay steward. You got to always stay in one direction. You know what I'm saying? You can't worry about the bullshit. Never worry about a woman's emotions.
Mm-hmm. Facts.
Never. Because they go up and down and around and around.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So when you do good shit, as you say, you know, 7:30 is dinner. You doing that because that's what you do. You ain't doing it because you trying to make her feel good.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Or you worrying about that. But I will be honest, like in relationships, when you don't know that, it's real easy to fall into that.
Yeah.
Because, you know, as a man, you are a provider. You're trying to make everything work.
Yeah.
But that's the other thing. Like, and I had to learn that with my mom and just other people. As a man, as you get older, you realize you can't people please out here, bro.
Mm-mm.
You know what I'm saying? All you can do is control what you can control and handle your business. Outside of that, people can feel the way they feel.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying?
And let me add something. Let me add something to that, because see, and this is where a lot of guys go wrong when it comes to learning game, when it comes to learning the masculine identity. It's like they know that they're self-improving in general, but there's a small part of their ego that's like what's that word when you're like infiltrating the enemy territory without them knowing? Damn.
Oh, I know you're talking about, but it's
like a solid invasion. I don't know.
Yeah, but it's like there's a small part of your ego, right, that gets past your conscious mind, where you know that you're self-improving for yourself, but there's that little piece of your ego that's doing it so she could like you more or like you better or be happier around you.
Yes.
And you think that, oh yeah, I'm gonna learn game and I'm gonna get a masculine identity and I'm gonna be the man and I'm gonna be on point and I'm gonna do this because, oh yeah, that's just sweet. But there's that little part of you like, yeah, because she gonna like this.
Mm-hmm.
And that little part is that right there that's the devil. That's literally the devil.
That's the downward spiral.
Yeah, that's the bite in the apple. That's the fucking serpent whispering in your fucking ear. That's you staring at the devil and blinking. You get what I'm saying?
That's true.
Like, you know, guys, you got to remember, like, a lot of dudes are inspired to listen to us and absorb the game and all that shit. But low key, there's a part of your ego that just wants to impress a bitch.
Exactly.
And that's a big fucking mistake that we all make.
Right.
Like guys, I'm so serious. You supposed to be so cool about this game. For example, I've had multiple clients, right? They call me up and they tell me what happened on a date, and they actually recited shit that we've said on the lives to the bitch on the date.
That's crazy,
right? Because they're low key trying to impress a bitch with their knowledge of game, and I'm like, this is why you haven't really fully understood what the game is yet.
Mm-hmm.
You're still trying to impress.
Mm-hmm.
What do we do? See, some people think that to impress means that you're just like flaunting your masculine identity and all your glory. But that's so far from the truth, because as soon as you begin to try to impress, you've already lost.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Because you all you doing it for is yourself. But once you say you're trying to impress, you're trying to do it for somebody else, and that's outside of you.
Right.
So now the truth is not inside you anymore. You've lost the game, just like that. It's this sound. I'm telling you. Right. Yeah, she gonna like this. You know, I listened to the live today, or I listened to that program on a Bad Boy membership, and Locario said do this, and that's what I'm about to do. And that little piece of you is like, yeah, she gonna love this.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, you fucked up the entire game.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you messed it all up now because you trying to do it for her. Nope.
Right.
Nope.
That's right. That's true. That is true. And I'm glad you said that, Miles, because I have to learn. I had to learn that in my experience. Like, it's one thing to be single and to be a player, because as you say, it's real easy to focus on yourself when it is you.
Yeah.
But when you actually have a girl, like, as you say, blinking, when you're looking at the devil in the eye, that's when your focus slightly changes.
Yeah. Partly
towards her, and that's when that downward spiral starts.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And I've been there. But it's another thing I want to say, Miles, that you said, well, you know what I'm saying? Even when it comes to like disagreements or arguments or just whatever with your chick, right? Don't even do that, right? Like, this is one thing that my dad, he's one of them type of niggas that he's not going to say too much. You just got to watch him to learn game, right? But I remember when I was like real young, my mom and my dad would have arguments and shit, and all that type of stuff. But as I gotten older, like, my dad just shut the fuck up. Like, I've seen my dad like light a cigarette while my mom got her emotions out, light up a cigarette, sat there, looked at her. She got the emotions out. It was over, and she went back to cooking and doing what the fuck she was doing, and handling the house the way the house supposed to operate.
Exactly.
And he still does that to this day. Like, you know what I'm saying? My dad is 78. You know what I'm saying? He still does that. Like, my mom bicker, he don't say nothing, you whatever. I love you. They gonna keep going. And I didn't understand that until you kind of broke it down, Miles. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then like my friends broke it down too. And another thing is, the last thing I want to say is, Mr. Carl, you said this. Whenever you going through shit or whatever, talk to boys.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, talk to your boys. And then at some point, the game should click to where you don't even have to even talk to your boys, because you already understand what to do.
Thanks.
But you said that before. Don't go talk to your boys, because your boys can help you out with shit. But thank y'all so much, guys. Thank y'all for the game.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a great weekend.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you too, bro.
Shout out to Monogamous in the building. So, guys, call up 844-672-7300. 844-672-7300 is the number. Call up.
You know, and I want to say this too, you know, learning how to control yourself when your girl is, you know, pouting or giving you the silent treatment or emotionally going to her room or whatever is different from ignoring a woman disrespecting you. I want to address that, because I know some of you might think, oh, so if a chick is disrespecting you, just ignore it and then get back to regularly scheduled program. No, it's not the same. It's not the same, because this is why in this particular situation, we're talking about more long-term situations where a woman understands how to express her emotions in different ways, but still knows that she has to respect you.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Because it's one thing if a woman emotionally withdraws, but there's still a baseline level of respect. Right. Or if she withdraws and she's not talking to you as much or whatever, but it's still baseline level of respect. Or she even pouts or nags, but still a level of respect.
Right.
Like, she's not gonna call you out your name. She's not gonna talk no bullshit. She's not gonna, you understand? Like, there's certain things she still won't fucking do because she knows she can still get fired.
Right.
So understand that there's a difference between, you know, consciously letting your woman do her emotional thing and then coming back to normal and letting a bitch get out of her fucking face and disrespect you.
Right.
You understand? So you still gotta understand which is which. And that's going to be based on your masculine identity. That's going to be based on the standards that you set during your version of the vetting process. Because every man is going to have their own version of shit.
Right.
Because you got some relationships where it's like, depending on if they like, they're real kinky sexually. Because I saw this video the other day. These two, the man and the woman, the guy was standing there and the woman just kept smacking the nigga in the face.
Oh yeah, I seen that. I
was like, what the fuck is this bullshit?
Mm-hmm.
And then she smacked him. And then you know what was crazy? He smacked her.
Mm.
And then he grabbed her by the neck and started kissing her. And then they just both started like getting at each other, real sexual like. And I was like, you see, now that's their version of his work.
Right.
Like her smacking him in the face is not disrespect. So every man is going to have they version.
Right.
Because I could probably bet in their relationship, if she's actually angry at him, she's not going to put his hands on him.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Like she'll put his hands on him on some sexual shit when they're trying to get into that mood and get all aggressive and sexual.
Right.
So I'm just saying, guys, understand that there's a difference between, knowing how to maintain your emotional stability while your woman goes through her bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
When a woman is actually being disrespectful. Because if she's actually being meaning if she's going against the standards of the vetting process and she's going against the standards of your masculine identity and she knows she's out of pocket, then yeah, she might have to get fired. So understand that there's a difference.
Exactly. That's right. Abel said that's their version of foreplay. That's a fact.
Yeah, that was their version of foreplay. Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Now, people are different, man. People be liking a lot of different shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you got people that's like kinky where like some people's version of foreplay was they would probably fucking curse you out and shit. You know what I'm saying? And say something verbally crazy. You know what I'm saying? Now that shit okay. Like, yo, like people be into that shit. That's the crazy part. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what some of these questions are saying real quick. Says, do you prefer to finish inside a woman or not? Like, what kind of y'all motherfuckers with these questions? Get out of here with that shit. Hold on.
Get out of here, you damn nigga!
Y'all niggas is funny.
He asking those Diddy questions and shit. Hey, Playboy.
Hey, Playboy, you like to finish inside or outside? Because I got Cassie waiting in the other room, Playboy. Yeah.
Whoa, shit. Says it's talking about sex early a problem when you're on a date or if you meet somebody face to face. Well, this is the thing. You can't talk. There's no such thing as talking about sex too early. You understand what I'm saying? It's a thing of having social intelligence and knowing how to converse with people. That's a different, topic. Right. But there's no such thing as talking about sex too early, because if you know how to have conversations and interactions, then you talk about whatever and you know how to communicate, right? Because you can, but if you don't have communication skills and you're awkward and you don't know really how to flow in a conversation, no matter what you're talking about, it's gonna be kind of, weird and all over the place. You understand what I'm saying? So that's how that goes. So guys, call up. We got another maybe 10 minutes left, 15 minutes left, and we're going to wrap this up. So if you guys want to call in now. If you have a question, put a Q in the chat and we will get to your questions. You feel what I'm saying? But also make sure you guys tune in tomorrow. You guys are doing a Man is a Skill Set show?
Yes, we got Manhood is the Skill Set show, 12 noon tomorrow. Make sure you guys tune in, guys. And what you going live at 5? What you doing?
Yeah, so live at 5. So make sure you guys tune in tomorrow for that. And also, you guys make sure you tune in for the Real Game No Theory show. So make sure that you guys do that.
Sunday 12 noon.
Yeah.
Shout out to K-Zag, Steve the Dean, Mr. 1950, Mr. Locario, and myself. Make sure y'all come do that, man. All right, we got 678. You're on live with Locario Miles. Name Made City. Where did you send it?
I'm good for it. I had sent before.
The what now?
I had sent before.
You sent.
I just want to get my question out the way, and then
you said you sent. Wait. You sent before. What do you mean?
Like I called him before, and I sent.
Oh, now so the process is you got to send it, then call. Okay.
What's the cash up, man?
You could use Miles in the game at at Miles in the game, or Miles in the game 2.
And what it's still 5?
It's actually 10 for a question now.
All right, cool.
All right, thanks.
This is like I said, I donated before, like in
I donated before
2023. I donated on a Tuesday afternoon. What are we talking about?
And he was still on the $5 time.
Guys, call in and donate, then call in. You know what I'm saying?
Bless his heart. Bless his heart.
Why you guys be trying to act like y'all be trying to play dumb? You're like, I don't know what's going on.
Go to the mall. Go to the mall and play dumb if you want.
For real.
Then go to Macy's. Go to Louis Vuitton. Go to You know what I mean? Go to the department store where you go buy all your fresh, funky clothes and play dumb with them niggas.
Exactly. He said he donated yet didn't know where to send it. Exactly. What are we talking about?
Right. Yeah, I donated the upper time.
Right.
Wait, what's your cash app? What's the? Oh man.
Oh man, y'all can't be doing that, man. Like
all the game we give y'all, are you not entertained?
Exactly right.
Are you not somehow more fulfilled by having listened to us?
Oh, shit is crazy.
Come on, y'all.
He literally said, "I'm good for it." That nigga came like he was like a crackhead. He's like, "Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm good for it. Let me just a little, let me just get a little bit game, son. Let me just get a little."
Come on, man. I donated last week. I just got a question, man. Come on now. Come on, Mario.
Yo,
the game, it just keep calling me, man. It just keep calling me. Yo, y'all gotta go watch New Jack City. Go watch New Jack City, man. Oh my God. Oh shit.
Oh my God, that shit too funny. Says, at what age or circumstance would you say money begins to matter more towards the forefront of women? What? What are you talking about? What do you mean money begins to matter? How? When does the money begin to matter? What are you saying? I don't understand. Like, we need some what do they call it? We need some nuance in that question.
We need more information, nigga. What are we talking about?
Because I'm like, are you talking about money mattering like if you have a family or something, or money mattering in the fact of you feeling like you need money to deal with women, like, just to go on dates and hook up and all that? Like, you know what I'm saying? We need some clarification, because, if it's a situation where, you have a wife and kids and all that, then, of course you need money because you have a lot of things going on with a family. But if you're talking about like, hooking up with women, or you trying to get with quote unquote baddies, that's a different story. You feel what I'm saying? It's crazy. It says, why do women lose attraction when I text or call them? Why can't I ever get things going sexually, but off rip, they find me attractive? No. So this is the thing. Women don't lose attraction for you when you text or call them. They just were never attracted to you in the first place. You understand what I'm saying? So the thing is that you think that, they find you attractive because they give you the number. What you really didn't realize was that they were just using you for attention, which is why they gave you the number. So they were never really attracted to you, and they're not losing their attraction because it was never really there. They were just using you. You see what I'm saying? Says, just asking from the perspective of looks, money, and status don't matter outside of quick sex or sexual desire. When does money matter from your perspective? Well, in that case, we were saying it doesn't. You understand what I'm saying? Guys, women got their own money, and they'll use other guys for money when they don't like them because they need something of value.
Right.
Deal with these guys. Well, what I'm saying is, if a woman is really feeling you, she don't want your money. And in fact, she'll use her money to get you to like her. She'll be trying to buy you shit. She'll be trying to do things for you. You see what I'm saying? So that's the thing you guys got to understand. You guys got to understand this shit, man. You feel what I'm saying? Who else? Let me see if we got any more questions.
You got any more questions?
Nah, I think that's pretty much it. You about to wrap this shit up, people.
I'm gonna wrap it, man. I'm gonna kill the Lions because homie that tried to get the free call, the crackhead, and he ain't calling back. yo, I give you $5, nigga. I give you $5 for half a question.
That shit crazy. All right, people. So that's pretty much it, man. Make sure that you guys go to badboymembership.com, masculineidentitymembership.com, elements.com, and shoplocario.com. And make sure you guys get up on all the .coms, and we will holler at y'all later. And remember, people, the truth is inside you, and we are out of here.
Have a great weekend,
I
guys.
can take the dick off the table based upon my standard. You aren't going to get hold of this dick if you ain't being the woman I need you to be. You need to realize that you need to cook, clean. You got to understand that you're not the only woman. And if you can accept that, that's fine. That's just the beginning, because you got to work hard for me, because I work hard for me. So that means if you get with me, it's not going to be easy street, because I need to be satisfied, because it ain't no happy wife, happy life bullshit. It's happy Steve, happy Steve.
Being strong with self, understanding who you are, that is the biggest defense to bitch ass weak men.
And there's no excuses for the men not to be strong. But see, there's so many forces. And then so many men are embracing weakness.
I can't stand weak men. Like, I don't like to talk to them. It's hard for me to talk to these losers. I've always been a winner at the winner's table.
You know, I believe it's a sin to impregnate a woman who can't raise a child, you know, or impregnate a woman who's not fit to be a mother. And I think we have a responsibility in what we see today in these weak ass little feminine boys.
I can't tell another man what to do, but I can't dress feminine. I can't wear nail polish. It's just something that I can't do. Why? Because if I'm walking down the street and somebody's having trouble with a flat tire, I want them to feel that they can come to me and ask me, hey man, could you help me out with this? Because those are the type of things that a man will help out with. So I need to look like a man so they can know where to come for help.
Yeah, it is such a thing as toxic masculinity in the minds of bitch ass motherfuckers.
Talk about masculinity, assertiveness, authenticity, transparency. How can a guy who's straight up and honest with what he does be toxic?
If the media can train you to think something bad about it, you hear the word and you want to instantly have a certain reaction. You stop thinking, you start feeling. And when people learn to think and feel and not think through their feelings, that's when they can evaluate a person holistically. And they can say, is this toxic masculinity, or did I just hear something I didn't like? And why did I not like it? And only let me go within myself to see why.
I don't never look at no motherfucker and say, oh, that's a toxic masculine motherfucker. I never ever had, I didn't even know. That was an invented concept from a weak motherfucker that was like, I'm just tired of this motherfucker trying to tell me what to do and bully you over me with this bullshit.
What's going to make you successful is just understanding who you are and getting your mind right and being happy with who you are. That is the thing that's going to really make you successful. Because after you get all the toys, after you get all these things going on, you've had sex with all the women you want to have sex with, you traveled all the places, you're still going to be you, and you're going to always come back to you.
Why do I do this? Why are we even doing this documentary? I want guys to be in the best position possible. There's no way that I'm raising my voice or calling you a bitch ass nigga because I'm trying to hurt your feelings. I'm calling you a bitch ass nigga because you're doing bitch ass nigga shit. And if you continue doing bitch ass nigga shit, you're going to end up in bitch ass nigga situations. You get what I'm saying? So when I call you a bitch ass nigga, trust me, it's because I love you.
Game Kings 2, the definition of man, is out right now. Click the link below or go straight to masculineidentity.com to get your copy today.
Oh shit, I forgot to pause it.